the nature releases in Naruto aren't just balls of chakra that look like the element, but the actual element themselves, right?
Yeah, but none of these attacks bypass armament hockey. Like, here's Jinbei blocking magma with his bare hand.
So great, we are making progress. The whole cope about chakra-based attacks not being able to affect Logias has been disproven because chakra is the starting material, but the element is the final product. So chakra-based attacks will work against Logias. Now the new cope is that armament hockey can protect against it to an extent. Armament hockey can protect against elemental attacks to an extent. How do I know this? Because if armament hockey worked in an absolute sense, Old Man Whitebeard would not be missing half his face. Old Man Whitebeard also would not have gotten turned into a donut. So if somebody is severely stronger than you, or you are severely weakened, or you're just not on their level, armament hockey is not going to save you. What's next?
Established that chakra alone is not enough to touch people's real souls. Otherwise, Suigetsu would have been killed right here like any other person in the verse. All these Rasen Shuriken do literally nothing to the admirals. They just fly right through them.
I see that we're still using the Suigetsu cope. Unfortunately, the Suigetsu example is literally the antithesis of what you're trying to say. You're saying that these chakra-based attacks would go right through the admirals and not affect them at all, but despite the fact that as it's shown on the page, Suigetsu not only had the advantage in the terrain, fused with the lake to increase his durability, he literally used his body as a shield, so the attack did not go right through his body. The Suigetsu example is showing the opposite of what you're saying, because the Biju Bomb did not go right through his body, or they all would have died. And despite fusing with the lake to increase his durability, he is still incredibly damaged and completely unconscious. So this is what would happen to the admirals. The attack would hit them, they would be completely unconscious and incredibly injured. Also, why do we keep dying on the hill that chakra cannot interact with someone's soul? That is simply demonstrably false.
Like, Ace got burned by a Kainu because magma has an elemental advantage over fire, but there is no equivalent advantage over magma itself, light or ice.
Did you just say there's no elemental advantage to magma, light, or ice? At least one out of the three, you have to be joking. The elemental advantage to ice is fire. It would be fire release. The opposite for magma would probably be mud, or again, just straight up water. And again, even if there's no elemental opposite for light, again, he's still a devil fruit user, so water release would suffice. Or literally anybody who can infuse chakra into their hand, which is anybody who can use taijutsu.
Good devil fruit users are no stranger to rearranging their body to avoid attacks. Given the observation hockey that shows you how you're going to be attacked.
I mean, good luck with that when there are thousands of the person in question, all coming at you at the same time, who are just as fast, if not faster than you, all in their final state, launching these attacks at you, half of which are entirely in a separate plane of reality that you can't even perceive or interact with. And worst comes to worst, they can just fully start nuking the area. Good luck escaping alive. These Naruto vs. Logia conversations are just starting to become nonsensical. Just accept the simple reality, your Logia is not a win con. The admirals are getting fucking washed.